Oh,
Alright. Everything's loading in bit by bit. Alright, so now I need to make a train station myself to head towards fucking where was it?
oh, I have to jump over the train.
I have to head towards the
Did we get it fully functional?
everything here would be fully functional. I just need to put a train on the floor. I think. Except
I had the memory of us leaving at least a little bit unfinished.
do we need to care about I don't know. This one produces polymer. Oh, right. The polymer resin I'm going to move somewhere else to potentially a sink at some point.
Yeah. Do we have the petroleum running? Is that going?
You know where I am
We
at?
don't, right?
Petroleum coke is going to start running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We have a train heading
No,
over here?
no. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm
Okay.
setting up a train, and then we're done.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I just don't
thinking.
remember where the train needs to go. To where you're at, right?
Yeah, it's going to where I am.
Okay.
It'll probably have to stop on like the other side of the lake or something. There's not much room over here.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Time to go all the way through there. I'm gonna make a land-based train. Holy shit.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay. Other than that, all the wires and stuff are hooked up, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I know what I can do. I can just, bring a conveyor belt over to where I need to get petroleum coke from. Okay. And I can just, yeah, drop conveyor belts down to ground level.
Excuse me. Move. Leave. No, don't. Just stand there. I don't want to kill you. But I will.
Sounds like you just need an excuse.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. That's a number. That's really easy.
This thing is so tanky. Is that it?
Right.
That is it. Why? You have to be kidding me. Oh. Could you glitch your way away from this place, please? Stop ballerina dancing on the spot, please.
And if you do continue to ballerina dance, make it better.
Yeah. It takes so long for these creatures to despawn as well.
Yonk.
Ah. Is it gone? It is.
Okay.
No, jeez. Sorry. And then I need... How many platforms do I need? We're only gonna move petroleum coke and a bunch of
Just petroleum coke.
Aren't we gonna move the polymer resin?
Oh yeah,
I mean, I can just go into the
yeah.
sink over here, but
Yeah, no, I already set up the train for the polymer resin.
Okay.
I'm remembering that now.
yes. So at least 2 freight platforms. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
We don't have any nobelisks.
Oh.
It's fine. I didn't need it, apparently.
I don't need your explosives. Alright, can
Oh,
that reach
no.
the shore?
Our
Not quite.
tail. Do I even need to go down here? Yes. While it is kind of a ground train, it does go through a lot of objects. And it zigzags a lot, and I don't like it. Hold up, let me see if I can fix that. Guess if we go that way.
Ow.
Better.
Am I getting spat at?
It's funny.
Oh, he's literally standing right next to me.
Oh.
I guess their camouflage does work on the very sleepy.
Turns out all creatures are just either very sleepy or not very perceptive.
Or colorblind. That's
Or
how tigers
colorblind.
work.
Is that how tigers work?
Yeah. Because if you're red-green colorblind, the stripes look dull green.
Oh. The train tracks curve so weirdly. You think you're going in a straight line, and then it just doesn't agree with you.
I figured out some way to, like, as long as you make like a short curve, you can make a straight line with the next one. So you just have to be a little bit wasteful with track placement, but you can get it pretty well shaped if you do it that way.
Yeah. I worry a little bit because this train is going directly next to another train track. I don't know if they're going to collide.
I think we figured out that they don't? I don't remember. I don't remember how we figured that out either. I just have the hunch.
Yeah.
Polymer resin, that's it. Okay.
Okay. This should be fine. And if it collides, then we'll get a message about it probably.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little notification that pops up. Alright, we're gonna put petroleum coke and polymer resin on the same belt over here, because I don't want to make two of them. Just threw a splitter on. And it should work fine.
The question is, how do I get
Because all of the
this?
resources should be getting used at immediate speeds.
Mm-hmm.
Boing.
Oh, frame drop or crash. One of the two. I prefer not to frame drop in the middle of a train track, though.
Yeah.
I'm fine. This is very annoying. This train track.
I found a cave that's being guarded by a uranium deposit.
Oh.
Not like a monster, there's just a chunk of uranium in front of the cave entrance.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you need to be radiation proof to not get killed by it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now how do I move this train track to the other side? Because there's not enough space in that little crevasse.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could go up and then
Yeah,
over.
you could try and go over through this keyhole here.
Yeah.
And it does
I kind of think
slope sorta after that.
I think I can just go over this way and then make like a platform like directly over here on this little outcropping. It just needs to go over the train track.
Huh. I just ran out of fuel for my jetpack. I'm running on solid biofuel for my jetpack right now.
Oh.
I need to go get to the the fuel generation station real quick.
I also don't have a lot of packaged turbo fuel left.
Yeah, I'll upload it when I get the chance. Oh my goodness, I cannot gain height quickly. This is so odd.
It is. It don't go up. Yes, it do. Of course it go up. It's a Mars Classic railroad.
Give them the old Mars special. It's been a while since I've actually headed over to that side of the map. Uh-oh, I'm actually gonna have to fly over the train with difficulty this time.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Oh, I can actually split off to the left here, and I'll make it to the midway point of the transport tube.
Oh.
Because the what is it? The train track goes past a what are they called? Canyon. And to the side of the canyon is the halfway point of the tube.
Are you at
This is just very
all
convenient.
near home base?
No, I'm already heading towards the coal mining. Or,
Oh god, oh god.
the petroleum power station.
Yeah. It's just that we are running out of steel pipes, which we aren't automatically uploading yet.
I see.
Why did this game have to have enemies in it? What's the point? Okay, that one's dead. Ooh, don't kill me. Beg of you. Who would design a better railroad infrastructure? A Dutch VTuber half asleep and a grain crop, or the entire United States of America? Me.
We'll fix whatever's going on there later.
Why does there have to be two of them? I am using strap that movement, you're right. My good friend Goblin has
Oh god,
has found
I
a
can't get
new
up there anymore.
video game called Straftat, which is a 1v1 like shooter game kinda. It's free. It's like the movement in it is immaculate. Some of the guns in it are fucking trash. Like the shotgun does fuck all, but like it has such fluid movement, and while the models and stuff look like they could have been made by a sixth grader trying their hand at paint. The game actually functions just as well as it really needs to, and it's very interesting, and the movement in it is very sweet. So like, I've actually become better at combat because of Straftat in this video game, and it's great.
Okay. What am I doing here?
There's one of these bully like rhino thingies that I don't know where he went, but he's not here anymore, and I didn't kill him. Yeah, matches first to 6 and 6, and it like lasts for like 10 minutes at most. It's a very fun game though. It might be a Bitcoin miner. I don't know yet. Oh, he's come back. There he is. Get your ass back here. Stop running from me. There you go. Train station. Something along the lines of this. And then 2 freight platforms.
That's why it's not doing nothing.
Boom.
I break you back down to your component parts.
Excuse me? What you call me?
No, nothing. Seeing if I can. Why can't you be used to package rocket fuel?
From better than without it. It's actually just like a FPS amplifier. Come on, let me turn this shit.
I'll just put y'all in a storage container.
Yes, sir.
Optimization. Uh-oh, I'm missing steel pipes.
Yep. I am going back for those now.
Is there any steel in my inventory? Can I make them by hand? No, I don't think so.
2 copper wires and a plastic lid.
I suppose I can just make a normal storage container.
Did you not upload any turbo fuel?
No, just a second.
Eddie.
Because I was trying to get rocket fuel online instead of
Oh, I see.
uploading turbo fuel.
Oh, that's not rocket science.
There's 50 of them.
Thank you.
To tide you over until I can get rocket fuel going.
Yes. I'm a little worried about a train coming this way.
Okay.
Well, we'll see when it comes. Oh god, I'm getting closer to the main
raw
base.
aluminum ingots, can you upload those?
Yeah, we can do that. God.
Just so that I can put them in the machine that makes rocket fuel casing.
Me when I touch the machine that makes...
What does it make?
Make...
Uh-oh.
Getting closer to the
Wait,
main
uh-oh?
base is problematic for my frames. Oh! Okay, that's fine.
Why are you running so slow?
I think... That almost went poorly. I was like, why do I hear that train so far away? Turned around, train was approaching rapidly.
Oh, okay. That's not much of an issue, actually. Because rubber's kind of backed up.
What did I need to upload? Steel pipes, that's right.
Okay, these ones are just chock full of resin. Whoa. I'm using rocket fuel right now, and it is, you really have to feather that touch. Or else you get sent sky high.
Why do I have so many smart platings in my inventory? That's a good fucking question. Alright, I'm uploading some steel pipes.
Yeah, we have so many steel pipes.
Yeah. Too many, one would argue.
But why would they argue that?
Yes.
How about aluminum ingots? Can you just, like...
Oh, right. Yes.
A handful of them? I don't need that, but, like, just a couple stacks.
Yeah.
Would be good. With just plain aluminum ingots.
Mm-hmm. I just remember where those were made. Not how it's made, where it's made. There it is. crashed. Game did not like the old factory. Oh, no. It's good. It's fine.
Why'd you go and do something like that?
Yeah. Oh, no, it crashed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, send and close. Right. Close the game. Start the game.
no, Mars left. He
Yeah.
hates me.
I hate everyone. Oh my
Equal
god.
opportunity hater.
I launched Satisfactory and the Steam. Do I need to? Oh, that's not great.
Mm-hmm.
And the Steam, like, oh, your friend is online or whatever, just like was incredibly thick and massive for some reason. And then I tried to copy
Ah,
paste
oh god.
the thing into the link into the thing, and then it just made 100,000 dots. Technical difficulty simulator with Mars. What a
You would not
surprise!
believe your eyes if 10,000 dots
Yeah,
flashed suddenly on your screen.
yeah, wonderful, love it. I actually quite like that song.
I'm workshopping it.
It was a song of my youth.
You would not believe your eyes.
Send me on fireflies.
Yay, I'm packaging rocket fuel.
Oh, that's not what I want. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Some of these. Some of that. Um.
God, this platform must be so flammable.
All right. I'm uploading a good chunk of aluminum. Aluminium.
Oh, there was already some in there and I pulled it out.
Oh.
I thought you'd already done it.
Nope. No, now we have more.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there anything else we need? Encased industrial beams. Did we have that automatically uploading? We didn't. Probably.
Do we no, probably not.
I think
What
there
is
was
that?
a whole thing about that last time.
Yeah, they're being produced kind of slowly as it turned out. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Let's see how many we have at this point. If I can find the machine. Which, unlikely.
Mhm.
Are you producing it? You're producing regular concrete. Where's this regular concrete going?
Oh boy. I think you're doing the exact same thing I was.
Yeah, I think so too.
Last yesterday.
Yeah. It's going up
I will let you
here.
continue to operate autonomously.
This is making... Well, I don't know if it's making it, but maybe. Oh, no, it is. Okay, and then it's going all the way over here. Does it split off here? Oh, good. We're not producing enough to split it off. What is wrong with us? No. Oh, we're just using it and everything. All right, well. Let me just steal it from here real quick. and then just upload some of it, and then that can slow down a little bit. That's alright. Okay. Now I go back.
Now I go Montoya.
Inigo Montoya.
Yep, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Please clap.
Is that what he says afterwards? I don't remember.
I don't think it is.
It's Futurama, right?
No, it's please laugh.
Ah.
That's the joke. Please laugh.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
And that's the Simpsons.
Oh, it's The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Simpsons, Futurama, all the same.
Kind of.
Is this where I need to be? I think so. Ooh.
Forgot that the tube slowed down going uphill. I haven't been
Yes.
in one in ages.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I already did that on this side. Okay. Ooh. Now, where is this one going? What is this producing? Oh. Okay, this is the super acid wash for the Caterium.
Sorry, there's an acid wash?
Yeah, we made an acid wash for the Caterium.
Oh.
And it's on a train.
Oh.
You made most of it.
I believe you. I vaguely remember. But only vaguely.
It's on the train named Kate.
Oh, yes. I remember. Yep, I do remember that. That was like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah. I just
Um,
didn't remember where the sulfur was going.
yeah, it's like a big circle rather than a to and fro.
Yeah. It's extremely efficient. The Caterium is hyper backed up.
Oh, that's not good.
I
Or
mean,
at
it's
home.
not bad.
At home it's backed up, you mean?
Well, I just went there and the
Oh,
Caterium's coming out our ears.
I see. I actually wonder if I set that up properly back at home. I don't remember. Um,
And are we doing anything with all that Caterium? We just sort of swapped to a different project halfway through.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I think we got a recipe that made it so we didn't need it anymore. I think. Because we needed it for copper sheets or something along those lines, and then we just didn't need it anymore.
Well, I mean, we're producing a bunch of deuterium. So.
Yeah. We can always turn it into copper and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah, I think at least. I don't remember. Transport. Electronic train. Which way is forward? That way. Donk. Donk. Okay. And then you. Train menu. What's your name? Pete. Edit timetable. Resin sending. So this one goes. Load. Petroleum coke and resin.
Okay.
Save, and then coke resin, smiley face, unloads, petroleum coke, and resin. And then I save, and then I think I can just turn on self-driving. No power. Yeah, that makes sense. How do I get out? E. Right.
Where's this going to?
I think we can turn on the petroleum stuff now. Actually, probably not.
And yeah, if you've got the conveyor belts and everything hooked up.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Like at the delivery point, I think I need to hook up all of this stuff still.
Yeah. I was just looking at the new factory and trying to figure out what it is we still need to be doing here. I think that's why we were doing that, because we needed a bunch of aluminum for like one of the steps.
Oh, did I do it wrong? No, it's fine. Probably. No, that's not. Please. I went too quick. Oh.
I can ride the choo-choo train. Manual walking is for the peasants. I get to travel in style.
Can you not go backwards? Why are you not moving? There we go.
It was a really long 10 seconds.
Yeah. I need to change something. I've never had that issue before, but it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out.
I swear it doesn't normally happen like this.
Yeah. No, this one also goes the wrong way. I just delete you.
Oh, you mean the intersections?
Yeah.
Yeah, those will work automatically once the train actually starts running.
Right.
Don't worry about that.
All right. Because I went to a test drive and it went the wrong way, but if you say
Yeah,
so.
it'll automatically go the wrong way sometimes,
Okay.
but it'll fix itself.
Yeah. Alright. Now we'll just have to go backwards again.
Boy, rocket fuel really makes you fly up fast. Alright, where'd you put the train endpoint? There it is. Alright. Actually, how much of each is this producing? The polymer resin and the other thing?
Good question.
Yeah. Because there's a pretty good chance we can't put them both on the same belt, which is also fine.
I believe there's too much resin, but not too much coke. Because I am pulling all of the resin in through 2 belts, but the coke through 1. I will go look anyway, just because we need the numbers anyway.
Yeah.
We are producing 120, 480 petroleum coke.
Mm-hmm.
And we are producing 260, actually 130
Yeah, they don't
times
sit on the same belt.
8. 130
Right,
times 8.
Yeah. Next question: which one's the coke and which one's the petroleum?
The back,
Front and back.
the middle one is coke, and then the back one is
Resin.
resin.
Right.
I believe we're producing 1,040 resin. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Petroleum coke line is hooked up. I need to make a separate, or coke line's up. Resin line needs to be made separately.
Mm-hmm.
Not sold with batteries.
Coke resin sending. Oh, this would be petroleum coke and resin. Save. Coke resin should be. Oops.
Oh no, it's not quite long enough. Alright.
Okay, so that should get to its stuff. Petroleum or the coke resin receiving doesn't. I don't think it's swapped the station to unload yet, unless you have done that.
I have not done that.
Mm-hmm. You tell me when you're ready for this all to start working.
I'll need to do the swap then. Just a second.
Yeah, take them.
From load to unload, but I'm just about ready.
Yes.
In fact, you could probably start it now. I'll get there before the train arrives.
Okay. I still need to launch all of the machines as well.
Alright, these are all set to unload. Oh, Penelope.
Hello, Penelope.
I forgot to stop flying for a second there. I think I just said nonsense. Like the reverse of what I actually meant to say.
Uh-huh.
Alright. All of the machines are plugged in and powered on. Yes, yes. We don't have water pumping yet because we don't want to cause backflow.
Mm-hmm.
I think water pumping is the only thing other than the petroleum coke at this point. Yeah. It starts off washing bauxite with water. And then the results go into here, along with the petroleum coke that is being made. And floor 2 is entirely self-sufficient. Self-sufficient along with the massive amounts of silicon that are being produced over there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, hiccup.
Everything there is hooked up. Yep. Everything's full of silica. We're just waiting on the aluminum scrap. And it all gets fed into the train. We've done it. We've solved world hunger.
Not yet. We might.
For all those aluminum-eating boys and girls.
Okay. Things should start working.
Alright?
Oh,
As
fuck.
soon as I see the petroleum coke turning in, I'll power on the water extractors.
Are you not receiving stuff? Or is it just taking... Oh, okay. It's receiving stuff. It's fine. Okay. Resin is being pushed in. I'm gonna stay here and watch for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. I just need to collect that. Connect that power line to that one, and then it's on.
That should be good. Okay, resin is coming in by the buckets. Is petroleum coke being produced yet? Not yet. Takes a bit.
Oh, you know what? I should connect these. Oh. I forgot I set that up.
Okay, petroleum coke is
And it
being
worked.
produced.
It's not automatically disappearing, though. Okay, well.
Oh.
That needs to get fixed.
Okay, this is producing petroleum coke now.
Oh, wait.
Bit by bit,
Where
at
is
least.
I don't remember. There it is. I was just gonna do some
This
on
can't
screen,
back up, though, right?
or not on screen. It says wait for 3 seconds. Toggle. Okay, let's set it to. I'm
Okay.
switching it from toggle to very specifically hide and show. Also, I didn't get slippered.
Oh. Oh, speaking of, I should load up, mix it up. Okay, I think everything is working as it should be.
As it should. You know that song?
Uh,
I think I asked you this last stream.
Potentially.
As it was. Right. Well, the throwing thing's still working.
Yeah,
That is...
okay.
What's this running through? Oh, there's so many programs doing so many things.
Yeah. I think turn on self-driving is fine now. No timetable, what do you mean? Edit timetable. Oh, brother.
Wait, why don't I see the Diviner Discipline redeem? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. It was marked as a new redeem for some reason. Yeah. Okay.
Resin sending. Resin.
Is that running through Mix It Up? Event no. There's channel point triggers. Where are those? There it is. Twitch channel points. No, Mix It Up just interfaces with YouTube Studio.
Why aren't you going? Hello?
Integrated drawing system. Alright, let me
There you
hide
go.
the.
So it's going empty once, and then it should do another loop, and then it should go.
Alright. Hide that real quickly so I can look at the settings. Do you need me to reapply your Twitch token or whatever too? It does. It does need me to reapply its Twitch token.
Oh.
Yeah. The throwing system just wasn't, didn't have a connection to Twitch.
I see. Ah, I see of many eyes.
Oh, it's still invisible.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, just, it had just disconnected of its own accord. It got tired. Needed a vacation. Okay, there we go.
Alright, it's on its actual loading trip now.
Hooray!
I'm sitting in it to verify the parking.
Yep.
Validate the parking? One of the two.
Wait, you can sit in them now, or are you
Yeah.
standing on it?
I can. I think I just, like... I don't really know what happened earlier on. Maybe it was just that I fucked up some inputs or something.
Maybe.
Okay, so now it should start loading.
Because you are riding in it, the train icon is the same color as your overworld player
Nice.
icon. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's starting to load, which is good. That's a little worrying that things can't push resin or coke into the train while it's...
Yeah, while the trains are loading, every process involved with them stops.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't cause an unhealthy backup.
It shouldn't.
Alright. Train is coming.
And there's no catastrophic backup on your end.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing that can back up on your end catastrophically.
Yeah.
It's only on the drop-off point that we can have issues. And as long as we've got like 1 or 2 bits of surplus, it should be fine. I see you coming. Oh no, that's not you.
Well, that's also me. I was driving next to that train.
Oh, cool.
Right. Now it should start unloading. And it is. This beautiful little area that we've turned into awful factories. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about.
Baby.
That's what it's all about. That's what I've been waiting for.
Must out of rocket fuel.
Yeah, it's working.
Woohoo.
It's working, yeah. Where's the petroleum coke even going? All the way around the lake.
Yeah. around the edge of the lake. Alright, there it is. It's going. Alright. I can probably hook up the power now-ish.
You want me to hook up some power as well?
No, everything should be hooked up already. I
Oh,
just
you just
needed
had
to
to
connect
put the
one
linchpin
power
in.
line to turn on water.
I see.
Because water is the only thing stopping step 1. Alright. Now let's see if it's actually getting the water.
Oh my god, we already have silica completely packed up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Luckily, that's not really a problem.
Mm-hmm. Alright, water is flowing through the pipe.
Piping hot water.
Yeah, as soon as this is full, it should get to the next. Yep. I probably could have turned this on a bit earlier, even.
I see things
Come
turning
on.
green. I see
Alright,
lights of
now that's
green.
pumping. And now it's on a flat level.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of water should get into this pipe segment because the valve isn't, I mean, it's as close to touching as it can get.
Oh, right, we're doing this to make aluminum.
Yep.
It's starting. It's
You're
going.
getting too much water in your pipe. Those valves airtight, right?
Well, watertight at least, right?
Is valve facing the wrong way? Building the valve. What is it? Yeah, there shouldn't be any water getting into this pipe. Wait, unless it's already producing. Oh, it's already producing.
Cool.
And the water's not going to be a problem, right? I did the math correctly, right?
One would hope.
Right, yep.
We have an automated
Aluminum's
turbo
getting
fuel,
loaded.
right? Or not turbo fuel, the other one.
Rocket fuel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're
Yes,
just
it
not
is
uploading it
automatically
yet.
producing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were never uploading any of the fuels.
That's right. We're doing it. We're beginning to believe.
Yep. I'm riding the aluminum train back to base.
Hell yeah.
I don't think the aluminum's going anywhere, by the way.
Oh, possibly. On my way home now, too.
Yep.
Question is, what were we actually planning on doing with all that aluminum?
Well, making stuff at the new factory specifically.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like casing and stuff that I need for one part of my project.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. think there's aluminum that you need as well. Yes, I need aluminum casing for radio control units. That's important. That's one step of the process that just isn't getting done yet. Everything over here is running perfectly smoothly, I'm pretty sure. Those are receiving copper sheets and silica. And these will be producing the radio control units, which will be feeding this step of the process. So I just need cooling systems and motors.
Why is this all?
Had I started on motor production at all?
We also already have like a lot of aluminum per minute. Which I don't quite understand how, but why are we making more aluminum?
We needed more aluminum.
We have
at some
300
point
per
in this.
minute at the moment.
We needed it for something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I continue to think.
Oh, maybe for... I haven't finished these machines, right?
Yeah, you're making aluminum sheets, and the aluminum sheets are going over here, right?
Making crystal oscillators.
Yeah, allocate aluminum sheets. You needed 37.5 of each of these. I don't remember if you,
we needed a lot of aluminum casings for the radio control units. The
Yeah.
red machines.
Yeah, but your allocated aluminum plating is coming over here. That hasn't been set up yet. And also the copper sheets as well. This is
because I think we had a different
sinks, which is making the other thing.
I think we had a different recipe, so I stopped making that. Heat sink. Yeah, it can be made with alclad and rubber now rather than with or with casings and rubber rather than with alclad and copper sheets, which I could still make. I could still finish it. It'd just be like...
Yeah, we already have the alkyd plate processing going.
Yeah.
Did we need more copper as well? I'm heading off to upload rocket fuel.
Can't we turn... Yeah, you do that. Can we turn... Fucking... Copper sheets. Can we make copper sheets out of...
Yeah, because I know my copper production on the ground floor is currently running under capacity. Or over capacity, not under.
Right.
Under would be good.
Yeah. Where is this going? Oh, that's making the copper sheets. I see. We only have 15 copper sheets per minute, but we can't make copper sheets with the golden metal that I've forgotten the name of. Ethereum.
Yeah.
Which I thought we could. Can make... Oh. Do we need more copper sheets? We do.
Yes.
But we need to make an entire new factory for that. Again. So I don't know. Do I have any of this turning into... No, we don't. Okay, so I'm gonna start making some casings. At the very least for the heatsink process.
I'm gonna upload some rocket fuel,
Yeah. So the copper sheets
and you can
are
start using that if you would like.
37.5 per minute. How many do you actually need? It's 4. This is 4, so 8. Right. 8 times, what was it? 37.5. Need 300 aluminum sheets, not casings. And then with 300, do we have enough to make these 5? And you produce 7.5 times 8 is 15.5. I don't think that's enough. 6 per minute? No. 12 per minute. What?
Having problems?
8 machines making 7.5 heat sinks per minute. That, oh no, that's why. Okay, hold up. I did plus, not times. That didn't sound quite right. So that would be 60. And we need a total of 14, no, 12 times 5. Okay, so that would produce enough heat sinks for these cooling system makers. All right, cool. Well, time to make a total of 300 alkylate and aluminum sheets per minute. How am I going to do that?
You're doing that. You're doing exactly that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
300?
I thought we were making regular aluminum plate
No.
ingots.
Go down to the basement of the new factory. You have it set up making exactly 300.
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, he's so right. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. That saves me a lot of work that I already did. Okay. So now I just need to set up a delivery system, which shouldn't be too difficult to do.
Ooh. What was this making? Iron rods.
Splitters. I need 4 of them.
Encased industrial beams. Okay.
Like over
I
here.
did actually have an encased industrial beam uploader. You just need to manually input the concrete and the steel into it. I'll grab some more steel and concrete. Okay, yeah, we also have concrete auto uploading. Right, because concrete is important to manufacturing. That's why we have it auto uploading. It's one of the core bases for making the platforms.
Did I miss something?
No. Okay. I was just looking at stuff. I didn't know you'd left.
Okay.
You didn't say anything.
I did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, well, I think you were in the middle of something, though. The doorbell just kind of rang.
I don't care about what you say.
With you, I don't have that worry. With my other friend group, however.
My goodness.
Like, they're great people. Don't get me wrong. However, they do not listen to a word you say very frequently.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head over to that nuclear power plant we made ages ago and take a look at turning it on.
Yeah, that's maybe a smart idea at some point.
Yeah.
There were some children at the door asking for. We have a saying in Dutch, "Heitje voor een karweitje," which is basically children walking, like going up to buildings and being like, "Hey, do you have like a small task for me to do so I can earn like, I don't know, $2 or euro in this case?" But I do not have any of those tasks, so I had nothing for them.
Sorry, kiddos. Go beg somewhere else.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Where's the...
Which
Which
I need
one
to go
is
to
this?
the
The
other side
uranium
because it
receiving
said
one?
something.
The drones? These the uranium drones? No? Nope.
Like, here.
Okay. Wait a second. Did we not finish this? Which of these drone setups goes for the uranium? It's gotta be this one. This one doesn't have any outputs on it. Right? Yeah, that's the output, right?
I need to
No?
set up that same system over here.
Oh, this is the one that's supplying the batteries. Wait, this one's bringing sulfur. Oh, it's this one. This one's not receiving any batteries, though. No, wait, it's not. This is the one that's bringing in the control rods. Did we not build the... Oh, I thought we've had this ready to go the entire time, but we're missing an entire drone port.
Oh. I thought we had it ready too.
Yeah, you made the uranium mine up north of here.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember.
Alright, so I just need... because the other thing that was stopping us from doing stuff was,
that's fine, I guess.
the fact that we learned how to properly recycle nuclear waste.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, we'll get to that later. Okay, just a second. I need some high-speed connectors. Are you producing those anywhere?
I am not entirely sure.
Yeah, it's one of those weird, like, mid-level circuit boards that there's, like, 5 of.
Hmm.
I feel like it's being produced here. For some reason. Nope, this is supercomputers. But it's using high-speed connectors. It's using them pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The high-speed connectors are being made over here. Yep, I see one on that belt.
I just need to
They're coming in through here.
that.
They're being made by this one machine.
That one too. Ah. Alright. Now I should be using my exact 300 alkland. Well, I'm not using it yet, but it should be dividing it all properly.
Alright, is this running absolutely to capacity on Quickwire? It sure is. Oh, these are circuit boards, not high-speed connectors. How could I have been so foolish? Circuit boards are used to make high-speed connectors.
Another question is, how do I fucking get more copper sheets? Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking of making a drone do it.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know if we have any copper really left. How do we make copper?
Yeah, we don't have copper left. That's why I was saying I was thinking of making a drone do it.
Right. What is the most
Because
efficient way?
There's a couple of copper nodes to the east of here that are untapped, but they're on like really high platforms.
I see.
That it would be difficult to run a train through. So I was like, let's just make drones do it. Oh my goodness. My raid worked as well. Hello, Avros.
Hello, Avros.
It's such a relief that my my raid redeem works because it's so finicky.
I could start heading over to that copper ore to at least start mining it
so
and stuff.
loud.
Want me to head over towards the copper ore to mine and produce it over there?
Sure.
Okay, because I don't know what else to do at the moment. I've set up that, but... You mean the pure one, right? Almost directly east of you, of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that one.
Okay, I'll go over there.
And then there's two north of that.
Okay.
They're both impure. They're right next to the radar tower. How's Satisfactory's going fine. Also, you've got a death node or death crate next to the nitrogen gas node.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that's all right.
I zoomed in and saw it. All right. What was I working on? Drones. I was working on drones.
Iron.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this thing where we run out of resources and then we build entire factories to produce those resources and then we forget what we needed them for.
Yeah. Apt. I don't know if I'm looking at the same copper ore because I only see one copper ore really.
Yeah,
the pure one.
Yeah, there's the pure one.
Yeah.
That's next to a bunch of iron. Right? Is that the one you're looking at?
I don't see the iron. I see the one south of the geysers and raw quartz. What we're looking at. No.
Oh, I said east. I meant west.
Oh.
Yeah, west of here there is a single copper node with a bunch of iron next to it.
Yes, I do see those.
And then directly north of it, there's two copper nodes next to the radio tower.
I see them. All right, I can start working on those.
Yeah.
Boy, am I glad.
If I don't run through my easts and wests, I always mess it up.
Oh, that's
I'm
fine.
really bad about it.
I always have to say northeast, southwest as well.
Yeah, I do too. Although I normally only have to go so far as northeast, and then I remember that west is the opposite of east.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll start heading over there.
In America, it's never eat soggy waffles.
In the Netherlands, we have a few. One of them is never war without weapons, which doesn't work in English. Yep. Northwest, west, west.
Wow. Space works weird over there.
All right.
They don't have the same physical laws of reality as we do.
We have a non-Euclidean world engine.
Yeah. Well, do you know what Euclidean means?
I don't.
It means on a flat plane. So non-Euclidean is on a curved surface. Everything is non-Euclidean.
The reason I know
Lovecraft
of
literally just didn't know what that word meant.
the reason I know of the word non-Euclidean world engine was because I watched like a video of someone making what was it, like an engine that you could have like a room that should be 4 squares, like 2 by 2, but if you go into it you can like do it, like make a weird teleporter, and then it's actually like 3 squares long instead because of how you use the teleporter, and like you like loop them in each other a little quicker than it's supposed to or whatever. It was a very interesting video. Like normal engines can't really do that because you have to go through like either a loading screen or a like a lag moment where you swap to a location or whatever. I don't remember
Lag
the
moment.
entirety of it, but it was an interesting video.
Mm-hmm.
Where is she? Where's the metal? Just up here? Maybe.
I just drop it there.
Found it.
Whatever. I no longer care about straight lines. Oh, that does not work.
Where's the other bullywug? That's not
But
what
it
their
works
name
if I
is,
do
but
it like that.
because you did it like this and I do it like that. Come on.
Do
Both
the
of
locomotive.
both of these are quite close to each other. I can probably. Do I run a train from one location to the other to at least get the copper in one location? Maybe.
I think a long conveyor belt would probably be better.
Yeah, he's so right. Um,
That distance is not long enough to need a train.
no. However much Kaylee likes trains, can't really justify one here. Minor Mark III. What do I not have? Oh, well, I can make those. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, let me just. Alright, that's batteries, that's sulfur receiver, that's electro rod receiver. I guess this is uranium receiver.
Oh, it's not this. That's fine.
I don't know, something mildly embarrassing.
Go on.
I never learned how to type without looking at my keyboard.
Oh, I'll give you one of the mildly embarrassings in return. I don't know the difference between AM and PM. Well, I know the difference. I don't know which one is which. And no matter how many people tell
Yeah.
me, I never remember.
For some reason, PM I always remember as Pax Meridian, which is like the Latin for it, which is after midday. Pax Meridian.
Right.
So that is afternoon.
The
So
reason
PM is afternoon.
the reason I can't figure them out is because mentally I go, one of them means post morning and one of them means after midnight or whatever. But you can also say post midnight or after morning. So that's why it never sticks.
Yeah. That's why Pax Meridian did it for me, because it's something that I just remember for some reason.
I see.
So that one just always stuck in my head, and it's what solved it for me.
Yeah. I remember having issues with horizontal and vertical back in the day, but then I remembered that the horizon is a straight line from left to right, and then it just stuck.
So maybe you can get your Pax Meridian.
Yeah. Maybe I can get my Meridian packs. I like pack openings.
I'm heading over to the uranium mine that you set up. I don't think I was ever over there, so new experiences.
I don't remember
Mercer Sphere. What?
Mercer Sphere. Is it up here?
Is that a French name? Mercer?
Could be.
Seems like it could be.
How much will you be producing? Like 60? No, 120. Close. I can make that in one belt. That's fine. Merger.
Mercer merger?
Mercer merger.
Uranium is right there. Now that I have rocket fuel, I can just sort of scale the mountain.
Yeah.
So convenient.
No.
Do a shuffle.
Am I gonna move this? I guess I
So,
could move it
cool.
over.
There's the... Wait. You built a uranium mine, right?
I don't remember doing that.
I guess we... Oh, you built the sulfur mine.
Okay. Maybe.
I guess I'm building the uranium mine then.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah, it was like, it's not in my memory banks, but...
And I've come to realize you forget a lot of things, so I just sort of assume.
Rude, but true. I have, for certain things, I've got, like, the mind like a steel trap, but for most things, I don't. I found one of our old exploration sites where it's just a bunch of constructions going up a mountain. Oh, what fools we were! Didn't even have jetpacks.
Yeah, just a second. Hey, can you rustle up some high-speed connectors to upload? I need 6.
Our high-speed connectors again. Oh, those. Sure can. I'll head back. I'm relatively close by, sort of.
Yeah, it might make more sense to build it over there. I just have to mine the outcrops. Honestly, it would make sense to build it down there, but that's like surrounded with radiation.
Radio waves are just radiation, but spelled wrong. Changed my mind.
Oh, they're also radiation.
Oh. Well.
I think they're like light is radiation.
That's true.
So I think radio waves are also radiation. Which is why Facebook boomers get scared about your phone being next to your head. Because they're like, it's gonna irradiate your brain.
Yep. That must have been what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's why I forget so much. High-speed connectors. Let's see where I can find those. Not here. Are these high-speed connectors? No, those are circuit boards. I found... Where are you going, Chief? To here, I think? Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I'll upload them. There you go.
Yay. Oh. Okay. Ah. Alright, you go in the normal
It's just done
input.
from the start. I don't think I've ever been like incredibly intelligent. I just like among my friends, I'm just the best at sounding intelligent. So they always look to me when I don't know. I think a lot. Maybe I am a little smart, but I don't think I've ever put myself like applied myself is the word to properly become like fully intelligent. I don't know.
You see, I have high potential. I'm just not making use of it.
Yeah, which in and of itself is not a very smart choice, but I don't know. Some things I'm very good at learning, other things I'm just not. It's like the ADHD autism, you know, wombo combo, if you will.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm not saying that the only reason I'm dumb is because of ADHD or autism. Doesn't help though.
I'm implying it instead. Because of the implications. Alright, this has to be receiving power. Okay. Ah, there you are. It was hidden underneath an overhang. Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! Oh, oh, God, I'm gonna die. All right.
That was a roller coaster of emotions.
All right. So you can't scale the entire mountain in one go with the jetpack.
Okay, good to know.
With rocket fuel. But also, it doesn't kill you to fall from the maximum height of the jetpack. It just drops you down to 5 health.
Oh, good. Oh. Don't shoot your blue
Reminds me
goo
of the Germa clip where he talks about if he throws you into a wood chipper. Did you ever see that one?
I think I have, but I couldn't tell you exactly.
He was arguing with people when he got killed by the boss Astel in Elden Ring.
Ah, yes.
And the people were saying he doesn't have instant kill attacks. You just have low HP. He's like, if I threw you in a wood chipper, and all that came out was the tip of your finger.
Unhinged. That man is so unhinged in just the right ways. It's great. So 480 and then 120. So that's like 720, I think. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Drone's already here. You buying radioactive metals already? There we go.
I was watching some Northern Lion yesterday, and like I hopped in, and like the first conversation he and his friends had were about how there is no way for a man to be a bottom, and he was so incredibly adamant about it, and everyone else was like, you're just a fucking idiot. Of course a man can be a bottom. And he was like, no, because if you put your penis in a vagina, then you can't, like, a man cannot be the bottom. Like, it had me cackling. It was so awkward. The way he phrased it as well. You can't put a P in a V and then still be a bottom. Oh.
Northern Lion.
Oh,
I
Northern
don't
Lion.
watch many of his like clips of him in collabs.
No, for some reason, like we've talked about this before. I prefer to
Yeah.
watch him with people, and you prefer to watch him without people.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make a beachfront factory? I think I diddly will.
Why do you need a beachfront factory?
Because of
What are you
water.
making?
I'm making
Oh,
copper.
yeah, the copper. Ow,
Yeah,
what
so I'm turning stuff from water and copper into more copper.
Yeah, yeah.
What do I need for that? Copper
A
ingots.
nearby water buff.
A refinery, at least. Okay, refinery.
All right.
Let's just
I
put
think
one down.
I just realized I think I turned on the power plants by accident.
Oh, good. Don't do that. We're gonna explode in a moment. 15 copper ingots. So
Yup,
700.
there's the drone dropping off the uranium. Those power plants are about to turn on.
Excuse me? I need 48 machines to turn all of the copper into copper
Are
ingots.
you sure about that? Maybe that math right?
700.
I feel like you didn't do that math right.
720 divided by 15 per minute is 48. Do I make 48 copper machines? Is that right? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. But I don't think I am. 2 machines of 120 per minute is 240. And 240 plus 480
Did the split wrong.
plus 480 is 720. And 720 divided by 15 is 48. Do I just make the biggest copper machine known to man? I do have a giant
like
ocean over
You
here.
have to be getting math wrong somewhere. Are you sure?
I'm receiving 720 copper
Yes.
ore per minute, and it's using 15 copper ore per minute.
Are you sure? Just a second.
Put that in a refinery and tell me I'm wrong.
Refinery. Pure copper. Yeah, 15 per minute. Why is it so slow?
It makes 37.5 per minute. It shouldn't be slow.
Yeah. Man. Doesn't take that much water, though, at least. Ow.
Yeah, time to make a giant fucking sheet again.
All right.
But
well,
this time over water.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Oh, the nukes aren't even plugged into the power lines yet.
Oh, good.
They can't produce power.
Oh, okay. That is good, yeah.
Right. Also, the amount of uranium dropped off would not come close to... because it only dropped off, like, 20. Because, you know, the miner had just gotten started.
Yeah. Do I even have the materials for 48 machines? Maybe. We'll figure it out. Oh, the belting on this is going to be awful. I don't look forward to it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Did I remove that refinery over there? Yep. I don't like putting refineries down because of how like long they are. It's so hard to line things up properly. I will not have enough motors. So if you're ever near the main base, please put some motors in.
Okay. I can stop setting up nuclear power to do that.
I also need... No, I think that's it.
All right. I'll upload as many motors as I possibly can. What is this like?
48. I don't think I'm going to make 48 of them, but I'm going to get started on them at least. And then if we ever need more copper, we can come back here.
Motor, 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 motor. Motor. I'm just gonna take a bunch of stacks of motors and put them in an idle uploader that isn't being used anymore.
That's a smart idea.
Oh, my inventory is full. So I pick up more motors. I'm clicking on them. That's that.
Okay, how many is this? How many more do I need to make?
Wait, what? Oh no, I reconnected the uranium.
Oh no.
Oh god, this place is so radioactive.
It's ready to blow.
Oh my, it is actually just super radioactive to be here now.
How many have I made? If I just have
Wait,
all of these lined up and then I make another line in the back of it, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's not that it's super radioactive
7,
to be
8,
here. I'm carrying
10,
uranium.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 times 2 is
Get that out of my inventory.
32. Okay. So if I make another line like this, it'll be 32 of them.
Okay. It's not radioactive when it's inside of a machine.
Cool.
Uh-oh. There's one uranium fuel rod going out. Okay, it's in one of the machines that I hadn't turned on yet. Oh god, it's still radioactive even when it's encased.
Mars, just making a bunch of refineries. Meanwhile, Barley's struggling with a nuclear meltdown.
Just put that on the ground there. It's fine. I just threw a case of uranium on the ground. It's fine.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay.
As long as you don't
So
toss it down at like Mach 10, it should be fine, right?
Yeah. Alright, so it's the middle 4 that need... God.
I don't have steel pipes.
They're a high vantage point.
Do you upload some steel pipes once you're done melting down?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I can just go do that now. Whoop. Whoop. Radiation level increasing, decreasing.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna start pulling you down here.
All right, those are uploading.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Whenever I open my inventory, it's like subtly glitchy.
Yes.
I'm wondering if that's in-game or out-of-game glitching.
That's probably radioactivity. Because
I'm nowhere near radiation anymore.
Oh, maybe it has to do with the Mercer spheres? I don't know, because the Mercer spheres and the summer slopes are glitchy.
Yeah, do I have any Mercer spheres in my inventory?
I have 4 Mercer spheres and 9 summer slopes, but they're not...
I just have 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Computer might be dying.
Yeah, maybe. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 4 in the middle.
Did I mess it up? I did. Unfortunate.
Touch that up to a power line Mark II. Plug you into your adjacent buddies. Alright. Now this is a very important power line because it connects all nuclear power to the outside world.
One power line.
Yeah.
That would fry that shit to absolute oblivion. Thankfully, they don't care about that in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, in I think I mentioned this like really early on, but there's a mod that I really like for Minecraft where you have to use different like levels of wire voltage
Oh.
in order to handle different amounts of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like that mod. And I thought this would function the same way, and I thought we'd have to like upgrade the wire with Caterium in order to handle higher voltage. But it's fine. You can just run 100 billion watts of power or volts or whatever through a single copper line.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
if I add another 7 to each of these lines, then I should be at 48 for fucking refineries. And then like somewhere I've done the math wrong anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I don't think I have though. Well, we'll figure it out. I wonder if
Okay.
there's an edge of the map that I'm approaching.
Probably. It just says, warning, return to the map.
Okay.
If you pass it. Alright. Now the particle accelerator is what you use to recycle uranium, right?
One, two, three.
Okay. So you
4,
take uranium waste
5.
and non-fissile uranium, which is more uranium waste combined with a bunch of other stuff. Bunch of kind of annoying stuff.
6, 7.
I got that. It needs.
I believe.
It has water as an output. I can't use that water for anything. Wait, I can, I think.
And now I need to count to see if I have 48 of these fuckers. Well, we'll be producing an all of copper at least.
And what are plutonium pellets used for?
Food.
Okay, you can make those into encased plutonium cells. But that's not what happens. No, these make uranium fuel rods.
3, 4.
Okay,
5,
encased
6,
uranium
7,
cells.
8, 9, 10.
Okay. Man, I'm really getting on that just dump our toxic waste out back sort of feeling right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9.
So
10.
uranium waste is just straight up made by these power plants, right? You just make uranium waste as an output?
counting 20.
I'm just gonna
30.
say yes. Wait, you guys,
I miscalculate. You
do
know,
these need water? We don't have water going into these things.
I don't know. I might have miscalculated twice or
We do
3
not
times.
have nuclear power set up yet.
Oh no.
How much? Oh, right. Because you need to turn them on to figure out how much water they consume per minute. Yeah, consumes nuclear fuel rods and water. Okay. Alright, where are we getting the water from? It's here, right? Yeah, that's the water pipe. That's coming from over there. Okay, well. Something tells me the one pump isn't going to supply every single nuclear reactor we have.
Yeah, probably not.
Is there a closer and higher source of water? There's like a couple of ponds nearby. Okay, I think I see you.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm on the back of the nuclear power plants.
Oh,
I
for
just
me,
see a line of stuff.
you can probably see that. I can't
Mhm.
see you, but I'm sure you can see the massive line of like maybe 46 of these machines because I'm not counting it again.
Yep.
Why can't this
Okay.
invalid placement? Why is it invalid placement? Tell me that. Riddle me this, Batman. Why is it invalid placement? Just because of this quartz? Because of this quartz.
Okay, that water is actually pretty high up and pretty close. So that might be what I use to
It was because of the quartz.
hydrate these plants. I don't know how much water you guys need. That's the big problem. They can only hold 50. Oh, it actually says it right there. They consume 240 per minute.
This is going to
each.
cost a lot of energy as well, so.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess it's a good thing we're getting nuclear power
yeah.
online. Okay. Particle accelerator. I don't think we're producing any surplus sulfuric and nitric acid, right? That's all
Could
being
not tell
used
you.
at capacity.
Could not tell you.
Yeah.
So skip this one, and then I go here.
Okay. Non-fissile uranium.
Skip this one, and we go over here.
Nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and silica.
Skip this one. Skip this one. Let's just hope I'm not doing it wrong.
I think it would definitely be way better to just make plutonium cells baseline rather than making the pellets.
Yeah, this should work.
Because the pellets then have to be repacked into cells. It's using a much cheaper resource, though.
You go in there.
But we just made an entire aluminum mine, so I think it's fine. Okay, so We'll be doing that one. Actually, what is the pressure conversion cube? Alright, it's just a chain of stuff. Oh.
Why are you wrong?
Oh, we're already producing that. Right. Oh no, we're making uranium fuel rods and encased uranium cells. So, plutonium.
What?
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Okay, how do you make encased plutonium? With the plutonium pellets. Okay. Got it. Okay, so we have uranium power plants, which produce uranium waste, which we can turn into plutonium, which we can turn into plutonium fuel cells, which will power a different set of plutonium power plants.
Okay.
Somehow.
I'm gonna have to do all the... It's fine.
Okay, so those make plutonium cells. And the plutonium cells make plutonium fuel rods. I don't know how to make those. Well, I know how to make those, but I don't
Skip this
want
one.
to.
And that's how I feel about this thing right now. It's not even hard work. I messed this one up too. Yep, sure did.
Which one's easier, the pressure conversion cube or a bunch of stuff?
Skip this one. Here. Skip this one. Here. Skip this one. Here.
I'm just staring at this being like, I don't want to make you. I don't want to make you. Alright, non-fissile uranium. I need a blender.
Am I using the wrong machine? Yeah, I was.
Can I make nitric acid?
It's using a
Okay, that's
burger.
nitrogen gas. That's easy enough. We have a bunch of surplus nitrogen gas.
I need splitters. Oh. Alright. I'm good.
We can just siphon some off of that line. I cannot get close to that radioactive pellet that I just dropped on the ground. Actually, you know what? I can actually just put that in a machine. Because they don't have any water, so they can't even power on.
It immediately blows up.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, it's just sitting in there.
Oh, good. You can also try and upload them. That sounds like a smart idea.
I think they specifically mentioned you can't upload the radioactive stuff.
Oh, probably.
Okay.
And then I need to pump water as well. How much water do I need? Like...
Wait, why am I still getting radioactive walking over here?
Radioactive...
Did the fuel cell just irradiate the area that it was in? I think if you leave radioactive material somewhere, it just irradiates the area that it was in.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, it's fine. There's going to be a bunch of radioactive material passing through there anyways, but
Make
I
sure
guess we
work
just
a
have to
little
be
harder.
careful now. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the menial labor I've asked for all my life.
Don't worry, we're going to be getting factory jobs back over here soon.
Oh. There. Okay, so now the copper should all be going into the right locations.
Hooray!
Well, once I've wired it all up. But now I need to do water. Let me count, because I am going to lose my shit if I miscalculate the water and it blows up. It won't, but... 1, 2, 3...
I just want to make non-fissile uranium. Okay. How much uranium waste would be being produced per minute?
60, 70. Okay, so I'm doing 23 rather than 24 per thing. But honestly, I don't give a damn.
One of the drones is wigging out. Oh, now it stopped.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we said okay at nearly the same time, and the next thing I was going to say was so.
nice. Okay.
We're becoming the same person.
Yeah. So I need 10 water per minute times 46. So I need 460 water per minute. How much does a pump produce? Pump. Nope. Water.
Don't know how much uranium waste is produced per minute.
Oh.
And there's no way to know until we turn these power plants on.
You needed 480?
Unless I just look it up.
460 divided by fucking 120 is... So I need 4 of these. Yeah, that sounds about right. It doesn't, but whatever. How much can a watt...
10 per minute?
600, so I can just... Okay. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. It's just gonna be... The wiring of it is going to be a little awkward, but that's fine. Oh my god, the water is not deep at all. I'm fucking 800 meters into the ocean and it's just fucking knee deep.
Okay. If I trust the wiki, a single one makes 10 per minute.
I want 2 of them per.
How many do we have? 9? 1, 2...
Right?
Okay, we have exactly 10. So that's 100 per minute.
That's 240. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Right? I closed the calculator. Oh. How many of these did I have? I had... Do I want to turn these into copper sheets over here? No, I don't. I could, I could turn some of them into copper sheets if I wanted to. Half of them, maybe. This needs 10 per minute, and it's
Okay.
20.
If I set the clock speed to 88.888 repeating, of course, per minute, that uses 33.333 repeating, of course, uranium waste per minute. If I have 3 of these set up exactly like this, then that should consume all of the waste that it produces. Okay, so I need 3 blenders.
Oh. Okay.
By the way, did you know what I was referencing there?
Ina?
No.
Oh.
When I was saying repeating, of course.
Oh, that's Mr. Lion.
Mr. No.
Oh, Northern Lion says it a lot too.
Oh, he's probably referencing the thing. That's Leroy Jenkins that I'm referencing.
Did you know that Leroy Jenkins was a setup?
Yeah. It was advertisement for a guild.
Yeah. So now I just need to do the same thing, but in reverse. Fuck.
Alright, there we go. Avros is now a very important person. Are you a VIP on my stream?
I don't know. Maybe.
You have to redeem it manually.
Oh, probably not then.
Yeah. I guess you
Sadly.
just don't care about me.
Sadly, I don't hang around in many people's streams very often.
Yeah.
So this one goes into this. That needs to be one over here.
Okay.
No.
So that's 100 uranium waste.
I wish I had the energy to hang around.
And
in people's
instead of
chats
just
more.
carting it off to the middle of nowhere like we were originally planning on doing, it is instead going right next door. Right down the road. You know what that's a reference to? That one's a bit more obscure.
I don't.
Right down the road. Can't miss it. It's have you ever seen the video Happy Souls?
I think I have, but it doesn't.
It is it's a Dark Souls 2 like animation.
Yeah, where they like do a little dance, right? And they walk through the entire Dark Souls map. Is that something else?
I think you were thinking of Sekiro Dancing All Night or something. I don't remember what it's called. Shadows Dance Twice.
Maybe.
Yeah, they look similar too. Does that thumbnail look familiar?
Look at it.
Yes. I Discorded
Oh,
it
yes, I have seen that. It's just been very long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm still doing it correctly.
When they meet the character Ornifex, she says, "You can't miss it. I just live right down the road." Right down the road. And then they never see her again. Right down. Bye-bye.
Nice. Skip this one. No, stop that. Yes.
Her house is right down the road, but it is also very difficult to find.
I see.
Right.
I don't remember Ornifex. Is that the... Oh, that's the crow, right?
Ornifex is the crow demon, yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the crow. No.
Oh, hello, Wolfie. Good to see you. Okay, how much silica? I need 66.66 repeating, of course. Oh my goodness.
Am I almost
So
there
much
yet?
math.
I'm not doing any math, and my brain is dying.
Silica. Where do I need? We're producing surplus silica, surely. Somewhere?
Yes. We are producing so much silica at the moment.
I just need to cart it all the way over there. It's on the opposite side of everything. Oh.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, it's basically.
That was a movie.
I've never seen it. How embarrassing.
It it was like a weird movie because it had some interesting concepts. It's about like dimension hopping, and it's like a comedic thing.
Yeah, I know the I sort of know the premise.
Yeah, one
like,
of the
vaguely.
dimensions they
I never
hopped.
looked into it in great detail.
One of the dimensions they hopped into, people have sausage fingers that ejaculate mustard or ketchup. So that's the seriousness that you will find in that show. Movie, whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm doing such menial labor that my brain is slowly seizing.
Yeah, I mean the other thing I know about it is it is one of the generational trauma movies where it's about generational trauma.
Is it? Probably. Honestly, I didn't really pay attention to it when I was watching it. It was a little weird. And I don't actually know what generational trauma means, so...
It's when your parents put all like their hopes and dreams on you to fulfill the things that they wanted you to do in life or whatever.
Yes,
Or something like that.
That is an apt description of that movie.
It's like, well, I couldn't do it as when I was like, you know, dance mom sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
You know, the horribly toxic or to just fulfill the dreams that they have for the child, even if the child doesn't want to do that specific thing.
Yeah.
Like, you should be a lawyer. And it's like, no, but I wanted to dance.
As a child, I actually wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh, well. Look at you, Mr. Overachiever. How'd that turn out?
Well, now that I look back at it, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Yeah. Because back in the day, I have like a relatively okay sense of justice. But now that I think about the job of a lawyer,
and now I'm morally corrupt.
No, quite the opposite. The idea of defending someone who did it or going against someone who didn't makes me feel uncomfortable. So I don't want to. Don't even want to try anymore. Okay, I should get electricity to this place. What is the Oh God, what is the closest electricity?
Averos says that they wanted to be a vet and then a physicist. Now you work in computer stuff, I think.
Yeah, that sounds apt.
Glitter. I'm not entirely sure what Averos does. I have vague notions that he does job with computer.
Uh-oh. Please don't die. Ooh. Those turbo fuels are dangerous, huh? I survived with 1 HP because I dropped in water that was ankle deep, and they did not like that.
Yeah. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well,
and then, you know what? What the second thing that I wanted to become was? And I shit you not, it was millionaire. That's it. That's all I knew. I wanted to become a millionaire. Don't we all? But
my favorite job.
Yeah.
Nepotism, baby.
Net baby. There is electricity over here. Let's go.
Silica is coming in. Uranium waste will come in once everything's powered on. Nitric and sulfuric acid is easy enough to set up. just drop a refinery here. Nitric acid? Being slowly irradiated.
Aren't we all?
Did you make nitric acid? Yeah, we've got nitrogen gas up there. Oh, it's made in a blender. Okay. And also, technically speaking, yes, we are all being slowly irradiated. Why do you need iron plates to make nitric acid? I don't like that.
Metal.
So one of these produces 30. I need to be producing 40. I'm just gonna put a battery in that. Make 40 of those. Someone really uses computers. Yeah. Yeah, don't get into specifics in public if you don't need to. I wasn't asking, I was just sort of assuming. Okay. So this needs 40 water per minute. Okay, yeah. I mean, I assumed. I didn't think you were just gonna, like, oh, this is the building that I work in.
This is the building that I work in, where I live. I'm not gonna tell you where I live, though.
So I am producing...
You start pumping water, baby. I wonder how far it goes.
40 water per minute. Okay, well.
Water just goes infinitely far as long as it's level, right?
Yes. Or downhill.
Yeah, or downhill. So I shouldn't be needing any pumps. Probably.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Ah.
And then I need to do the same thing I did over there, but over here. Oh, I hope for a longer break.
Okay, so...
Skip one.
Yeah, that should just be supplying the water back.
What are you talking about?
Alright, well, I can just create an offshoot off of that pipe and pump nitrogen gas into here. And then the only annoying thing is that I need 13 iron plates per minute. The most minimal number that exists only to be a nuisance. I'm fairly certain that is the case. That the 15 iron plates per minute exists only to be a nuisance.
Uh-huh.
And it's probably also, like, you know, actually how it works.
Yeah, realism.
Yeah. But also, it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, you're not running right now. I'm gonna borrow some of these iron plates from this machine that isn't producing anything.
I thought you were talking about me. Like, no, I'm not running. I'm sitting on a chair right now. Right, meow.
Hup, hup. Why did I drop that nuclear pellet on the ground for so long? I didn't know it would irradiate everything in a 2-meter radius. To 200. I don't.
I think both of our brains are starting to seize. Then again, you also are running on like 5 hours of sleep, so
Yeah.
You have an excuse.
I'm a very sleepy boy.
God gives its eepiest battles to its eepiest soldiers.
But, oh, there's a train there. Oh my god, I just remembered that I could be using my hover jetpack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surrounded by machines.
I probably could do that, too. I should have been doing that earlier. That would have made everything so much easier, but why do it the easy way if you can struggle? Okay, while these pipes fill up with water, I'm going to run electricity towards the other things. So that copper can start coming in.
Nitrogen gas. Right. So let's just tap this pipe real quickly.
Are you just the one?
Aw,
Are you
man.
the pure one? You are the pure one. All right. The purest of maidens.
That's me.
I'm sure you would make a very fine pure maiden, Barley.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
No.
Oh. There. Wait a second. That's nowhere. I created the exact same problem.
Oh, no.
It's not a problem. It's just like I needed to build a tower of foundation so that I could connect a pipeline because it's too high vertically to connect to anything. But I just made it too far away, which was the exact problem that I ran into before when I was trying to connect the pipe. I'm gonna need to make new radiation filters soon.
I've got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
But I'm not working with radiation at the moment, so... I think those are powered now, so now I just need to go back, wait for the copper to back up a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I've asked this before, but is nitrogen gas heavier than air? I feel like it shouldn't
We
flow
have
down.
asked that before, but it does flow down.
Yeah, it does, but I feel like it shouldn't.
Yeah, that's pretty apt.
Nitrogen gas is definitely heavier than air. Right? Right?
Did I not turn on those pumps? Oh, that's what I was waiting for. That was inefficient. That's alright. Now I can give them all the right recipe. Copper. Copy settings. Paste. Paste. Oh, I need to figure out where I'm gonna bring all of this to. Actually, I should check the energy real quick before I overload the system. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't turn them on yet.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, it is fine because I haven't... Okay, it's fine. I haven't actually linked them up yet, so it's not doing the thing I didn't want it to do yet. Because we're actually quite close to capacity, I think, at the moment.
Alright. Nitric acid is being produced.
Thank you.
Oh, and it needs to go somewhere.
Yeah, I need to bring all of this copper somewhere as well. Should I turn like half of these into copper plates? Or copper sheets.
I don't know.
Do we need copper sheets for anything? I think we do. I think we have like
Well,
70.
I mean, you're making that because you needed copper sheets.
Oh, is that true? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's so right. How does he do it? Please don't tell me I've been setting this all but nothing. No, okay.
Okay. So that's getting... I'm pretty sure that's getting all of the nitric acid it needs. Now I need to work on sulfuric acid. Is there any sulfur nearby?
Ugh, I think I'm gonna be
Not
done pretty soon.
untapped. Okay, well,
Wait,
there's
it's
sulfur
stream
coming
4.
in from the north on the drone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, these are making sulfuric acid.
How do I make copper sheets? I think by adding more
Wait
water.
a second. Wait a second. Wait, what? Oh, they're feeding back into themselves. That's right. Okay, but I think... Okay. So each of these produces 40. That's 120. That's 120. That requires 40, that requires 40, that requires 40, that requires 40. Oh, no, it does create a perfect feedback loop, never mind. Okay. So this consumes 120 sulfur per minute. How much? That's a normal.
How many will I be making?
If it's running a Mark II, then it's producing 120. But if we upgrade it to a Mark III, it'll be producing 240, which is a bit more than I need. But I could set it to be a Mark III that's only mining slightly more, and then I'd be able to split it off. Not split it off well, but I'd be able to split it off.
2.5.
How much sulfuric acid do I need? What's my per minute on that one?
If we have infinite energy, in theory, right, and we need a lot of copper sheets, in theory, I could make 76 more refineries to make copper sheets out of. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, I need 13 sulfuric acid per minute. I just need a minimal amount of sulfur. I need so little sulfur.
You finish that up. I will be done once you're at a good point to stop.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that sulfur node is feeding over there. That's making reinforced sulfur or whatever it's called. I just need such a small amount of sulfur. Agony. How little sulfur I need.
Can we go over there? Good question.
What?
Sorry, I asked myself if we can go over somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can. I don't think that's out of the map border.
Oh, the area down south?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went over there. It's within the map, but there's literally nothing there as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I scanned for like all sort like there's like if you look at the map, you can see on top of the pillars. I didn't go up there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
If you want to, you can build a radio tower over there. Since none of our radio towers reach that area.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just standing here bemoaning how annoying it is to get sulfur. Right? Good night, Avros.
Good night, Avros. Well, I think this radio tower will reach. It does. I can tell you, fucking nothing over there. Absolutely
Yep.
nothing. They were just like, yeah, let's just make this place over here, and then they did nothing with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
All right. Nope, not what I meant to do. There's a sulfur node over where you're getting copper, and that's pure sulfur.
It is claimed. I can see if we're using all of it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I had to swap to my fuel-powered jetpack.
Yeah.
Like mid-fall.
This rocket fuel is fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
This is it, right? We're using a good chunk of it. I don't know if we're using all of it. I think this is making... I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mining it at the very least near capacity.
Yeah, not quite at, but close to.
Yeah. Because this is feeding the yeah, it's heading over to the old coal factory.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
it's
so it's
combining the sulfur with the coal
to make coke.
to make reinforced coal.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then the reinforced coal is a better fuel source or whatever. So I can probably siphon off a little bit of this sulfur. Like 13 sulfurs worth of it. Check the mine. How much is it mining up? Is it 240 or is it old enough that it's 120?
240. It is a Mark II though, so we can't upgrade it.
Yeah, it is a Mark II. It can be upgraded. Man. Remember this place?
The old factory?
Yeah.
I do. I don't go
Nostalgic.
buy it as often anymore, but
Compacted coal, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's running. Okay, just a second. I can check to see whether or not it's actually running at peak. So it's 25 sulfur for each of those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Wait, really? Seems like a lot. Okay, it's using 250 sulfur per minute? That doesn't seem right.
no, that doesn't seem right. Considering it's mining 240 and it's backed up.
Yeah. None of them seem to be running at reduced capacity. Maybe they're producing more coal than can be consumed per minute.
Oh, maybe.
Which means that there is a cap on the sulfur.
Maybe.
Because it's producing 250 coal per minute. And that's being fed into these coal generators, which can handle 7.14 coal per minute. All right, so, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so 32. 32 times 7.14 is 228. So yes,
By
we can
pure
siphon some sulfur
mathematical
off the top.
coincidence, it's limiting itself properly.
Mm-hmm. It'll be running at a deficit of like 1.5.
I mean, it's also relatively cheap to just upgrade it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to just turn it into a Mark III real quickly so that we're making so much too much.
Yeah. I mean, we could make just more
Yeah.
generators over there if we wanted to.
Well, so compacted coal into fuel generators is actually not the most efficient thing we could be doing. I just haven't wanted to retrofit it because compacted coal is what's used to make rocket fuel when you combine it with oil.
I see.
So we could instead be using the compacted coal that's being made down there to make rocket fuel. There's no oil nearby at all, though, right? Yeah. There's the oil that's over on the island. That would probably want to get trained in.
Alright, it has been upgraded.
Thank you. Ow. Alright, Mr. Tough Guy. How do you like homing bullets? Okay, he's just stuck. He's not dead. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like high explosives? Dead.
Nay. I'm not turning on all of these machines quite yet, but I'll do that next time once I've set up the turn copper into copper sheets.
You know what? I'm just going to keep building. It's a small one. They can barely hurt you. All right. So there's sulfur.
Yeah, I'm reaching it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have water in you? Yes.
Okay. Let's get you up to the factory.
How much energy would I be consuming? 30 megawatts times 46. So I would be consuming an extra 1,380. Do we have enough for that? Barely, maybe.
Well, I mean, I am working on getting the nuclear plant.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking of, like, should I turn it all on already? But, I mean, it's not going anywhere yet, so... Probably shouldn't. There's no point. Unless I want a backup of copper, but I don't really care.
Yeah, we're fine on that front for now. Okay. So this is going to be another blender or a refinery. I'm making sulfuric acid. I think that's a refinery. Yes. Okay. So it's just sulfur and water.
Water. Flammenwerper. Hey
Actually,
Siri,
that's
how do you say
full
rocket
of water
launcher in
now.
Dutch? Raketwerper. Rocketwerper. Sorry, stimmen.
Mm-hmm. My favorite BTS member.
Stimmen?
Yeah. Get it?
Nope, I don't know BTS.
Oh, there's a BTS member called Jimin.
Oh.
I also don't know BTS, but I know Jimin because Drawfee makes a lot of jokes about his name.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that produces 50 sulfuric acid per minute. And I don't need even half that much. Well, I do need half that much. Barely.
Oh, whoops.
One of my favorite Drawfee Jimin jokes was when they came up with the phrase, "What would Jimin do?"
Yeah.
Because WWJD is the acronym for "What would Jesus do?"
I see.
I just think that's kind of funny. Okay.
And I think it's kind of funny, and I think it's kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
Yeah, that's it.
Mad World by... Couldn't tell you by who. Wish I could.
Okay. Sulfuric acid is being produced. Nitric acid is being produced. Silica's getting sent over here. I think I can flip the switch on uranium.
Nice.
You want to come over here and watch me turn it on?
Yes.
All right. Also, be careful, because we're going to have radioactive material just flowing through this
Oh, hell
place.
yeah.
Yeah, this entire platform is going to become radioactive, by the way.
That's why we call it spicy air. We like spicy air in this household.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not ready.
I'm coming. I'm coming anyway.
We need water to feed each of the nuclear power plants.
Oh, okay, I can help with that. We're pretty close to,
Yeah.
well...
Did you want to do that now or tomorrow? By tomorrow, I mean next week.
Water shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, it's quite a long
Need a
distance.
lot of water.
Yeah, let's do that next time, and then we'll
Yeah.
turn on this, and then turn on the copper production and stuff.
Yeah, because each of them requires 250,
Mhm.
and the or 240, and a water extractor has a default output of 120.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah,
So we would
that's
need
a lot.
a water extractor with 2 batteries in them for each of these.
Yeah.
And there's 10.
Well, we have a lot of batteries.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's not really the problem.
Mhm. Yeah.
The problem is finding a body of water large and close enough.
Yeah. I mean, the ocean is relatively close, but
There is a puddle right next to it. I
it's
think
not
that
big
can
enough.
fit like 4.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're really careful about it.
Yeah.
But probably the water source that's near the sulfur would be our best bet.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But yeah, that's good enough.
yeah, we've made a lot of progress. I'll
Yep.
speak with you, quote unquote, tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
rest
will
well. I hope you get some
save
good rest
game
in.
and leave. Yeah, I should probably
Get a little nap in.
go lay down.
Yeah.
Because I got like 5 hours of sleep.
Yes. All right. Good luck.
Oh, good luck. Goodbye.
He's gone. Finally. Finally, I'm gone. So streaming schedule for the upcoming week. Can I disconnect without showing anything? Ooh. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, can I quit collab? Yeah, cool. So, stream schedule for the rest of the week. I know I haven't posted many stream schedules in the past time. Tomorrow, maybe I might do a little stream tomorrow. I might also do a little stream Friday. I don't know when on the day yet. Maybe in the evening, maybe in the afternoon. I want to do some crime scene cleaner, kind of. Maybe do some Dead by Daylight. We'll see. And then Saturday and Sunday, I don't think I have anything planned. But like real life stuff comes first, and then afterwards, I might do some extra bonus streams. But yeah, have a good evening, everyone, and see you around.